part of me gets sickly motivated by going out for a marathon with a fucked up ankle and still ripping an insane time and like not telling anybody about it until maybe after the race. I think that is the sickest thing. So yesterday had a little setback. I was doing just a easy 6-mile run, and about a mile and a half in, I kind of fucked up my ankle. It's so stupid. I saw this cool like pirate ship boat that I wanted to take a picture of, so I got off like my typical path and like did this little, jog over to the boat. And as I was I was going out to this pier, there's one of those like mini sidewalks, which like most sidewalks, you can like see them coming and they're like, big slab going up. But this one was one of those like fucking mini ones. And I guess I looked at my phone at the wrong time and I stepped off this little mini sidewalk I'm exaggerating. Like it was bad. Like I definitely rolled my ankle. I felt like a little crack. And it fucking hurt after. And this is my first fucking injury at all this entire prep since I started running seriously like 3 months ago. Everyone always tells me, be safe, you're gonna get hurt, and it's like it's so dumb that it happens from something like this. And I knew it would be dumb. Like the last week or so, I just kept, I don't know, I kept getting worried that I was gonna get hurt a little bit. Like I just kept having these thoughts like, oh, look out for this pothole, look out for this. And of course, like the one moment where I'm not paying attention to anything, it just like, of course the one moment where there's like literally no danger, and of course it happens with something so stupid. Yeah, so yesterday was kind of a rough day. When it happened, called Jonah, and he's like, I just told him what happened, asked for advice. I've been pounding this like Advil and a few other vitamins, and luckily today I woke up and it's not that bad. But yesterday it felt completely fucked. Like I was limping around the city. It was just throbbing pain. And I did a bunch of stuff. I'm taking what am I taking? Advil, vitamin C, fish oil, collagen powder, glucosamine, I don't know how to say that, and like 2 other things. And I wore this like big compression sock all night. Well, I actually just wore like 2 or 3 pairs of like thick socks because I didn't have like a compression sock. And I don't know, I woke up feeling okay. I almost feel like it feels almost fine. It's just like when I try to like twist it up and down, it kind of hurts. So I don't know, I'm feeling positive. Yesterday I felt like I was fucked and like my race was not going to happen, but now I'm feeling a lot more positive. Luckily my training is basically done, and so the only thing I'm really going to miss is this one really hard workout I had scheduled for tomorrow, and that sucks. I really needed that as like a benchmark, but I do still have a lot of data. I do still have a lot of training. I trained fucking hard this whole last 2 months, 3 months. I basically took an entire minute off my marathon pace time in like 6 weeks of training, which is kind of fucking crazy. Like my first marathon pace was 7:30, and then this one, based on what Jonah says, he thinks I'm at like a 6:30 marathon pace. So that's amazing. I mean, my goal is still a 250 marathon, so to do that, I have to be under a 6:29 minute pace per mile. So I'm like gonna be right on that bar, and then you have all the conditions of Austin, so it's gonna be interesting. I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like I had a little setback. Like I feel like this ankle thing's a setback. Probably can't jog on it or run for a few days at least. I feel heavy, like I got down to like under 200 pounds, and I feel like right now I probably weigh like 205, just because I was messing up by eating so little when I need to eat a lot more when I'm in the middle of this hard training. I was trying to lose weight but also carb load for these runs, and it was just not happening. And so then I did the right thing for the training and got a lot of carbs in and wasn't in a deficit, and so I feel like I put some weight back on, and I feel so much faster and better when I feel like super lean and light, and I can feel it so much. Like I could tell you basically by a pound what I weigh right now. Like right now I'm definitely like 205 probably on a scale, because I just ate some stuff and drank water. So it'll be interesting to see if I can come in on that race like 197, 195. That'll be like 10 pounds lighter than my first marathon, which that's a lot. That's a big factor, I think. That's a huge factor. What's crazy though is I am ripping, like I said, a minute faster on my pace, even though I've been weighing like similar weight, that is huge progress. Like I posted a picture of my legs. I'll try to post one, and they're just fucking mammoth. Like they look insane to me, and they used to feel so skinny, which is like a cool feeling. And I don't think they're really any bigger. Maybe they are. I don't know. I think they're just more like lean. I think they are bigger though. They look like physically bigger. So I don't know. I'm sure they're gonna look freaky. Someone told me to shave my legs and just see like what they look like. They're gonna look insane. So I might do that. Just fucking take a razor and shave all this hair. Probably would look a little ridiculous, but it might be fun. I don't know. There's like these mind games you play with yourself with running. And it's like yesterday I thought my whole career was over. It wasn't actually, but I thought maybe this race was over, and now today I'm back. And it's the same thing when you're on a run. It's like you can go so quickly from this run's gonna be horrible, I feel like shit, to a mile later, I feel the best I've ever felt in my life. That's like the beauty of running. It is a mind game at its core. Hunter and I were talking about the difference between racing like track races, like 100 meters, like 200 meter, 400 meter, 800 meter, and a marathon. And it's like a track race, you're racing against other people, and you're going to war with them. A marathon, you're going to war with yourself, which is so different. And it's like, I'm sickly addicted to that war against myself, even though like my body is probably designed to be better at a track race. And I don't know, I'm excited for these mind games I have over the next few years, decades, however long I'm going to pursue this dream of running. I'm really excited. It's really fun to just realize the games you play with yourself and beat yourself, because then that filters down to everything else you do in life. And it makes everything else feel really simple when you win those games and when you can combat yourself. I'm going to go to the gym. I have not been lifting very much. I'm going to go tonight and get a nice little pump, try to get these arms pumped up a little bit, try to stay off my foot. That's really the priority for the next few days. And yeah, that's really it. This was just documenting how I feel right now today with my ankle, and I hope it's nothing serious. I hope I can just keep going. And it makes you, I mean, look, this is nothing serious. This is going to recover in a week, a day, a few days, a week, whatever. But it's like, to be healthy and be able to just go out and rip and test yourself is truly the greatest thing in the world. I'm not trying to exaggerate. Like, this is, like I said, nothing. But I can't work out today. I can't run today. And it's like, I wish I could. I was actually off today anyway, but I absolutely wish I could. Tomorrow I'm going to miss my workout, and it's going to be kind of depressing. Like, I'm going to feel sad. And I don't know, I'm mad at myself. I feel like it's my fault I twisted my ankle, and it is, but like, is there anything I could have done? I don't know. I run hundreds of miles around New York City, thousands of miles now, and like, I always check my phone, and like, you can't predict stuff like this. I don't know, I might stop bringing my phone with me on runs, because I don't want this to happen again. At least it's not the week of the race. That happened to Hunter, like literally a week before the race, twisted his ankle, fucking bad, probably just as bad as this, if not worse, and he still ripped an insane race. So part of me, I wasn't even going to talk about it if it wasn't getting better. Now it's like, I feel like it's not going to be a big deal in the race. But like, part of me gets sickly motivated by going into a race with a small injury, because it's like, okay, if I don't tell anyone about this and I can just go, if I don't use this as an excuse, and like, I'm not going to go post on social media about my ankle. I'm posting in this video because this is like my diary. But part of me gets sickly motivated by going out for a marathon with a fucked up ankle and still ripping an insane time and like not telling anybody about it until maybe after the race. I think that is the sickest thing. There's like that hidden motivator. Whenever I played sports and was hurt, I would somehow just, there was something about it that would make me go harder into tackles, that would make me run faster and harder. And if you played sports and you had injuries, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. There's that chip on your shoulder that comes from having things stacked against you. And for some people, that motivates the fuck out of you. And some people, they go and quit. But some people use that as a fucking advantage when they're disadvantaged. And I'm fired up. I need to go fucking lift. I can't talk to the camera anymore. Talk to you later.